Parts of the UK have been hit by flash flooding, with some areas seeing more than a month's worth of rain in 24 hours. Northamptonshire, Bedfordshire and London were particularly badly hit, with heavy rain causing widespread travel disruption and some damage to property. A yellow warning covering much of England and parts of Wales is in place until midnight. Here's Joe Black.
Although the wet weather was forecast, the amount of rainfall seems to have taken some by surprise. Nikki from Wheatley in Oxfordshire was flooded 12 years ago. This weekend, it happened again.
The whole of the high street has been like a huge river with a massive current which you can't even walk safely across. So the neighbours have all been helping each other walk across the road so that they don't get swept away. Other neighbours have been bringing us thermos flasks of tea and coffee and offers of dinner and the like throughout the day, and even popping to the loo and a bit of warm space because we've got obviously no heating.
In Clophill in Bedfordshire, residents on this estate live on a floodplain but say this is the worst they've ever seen.
The sewage system under here is fairly close level to the level of the road, so it means that whenever there's a issue with the water level, it's the first thing that's going to get hit, and it has nowhere else to go, so it just pushes its way up to wherever it can go, and that means flooding over the tops of toilets.
Like many other schools, St Mary's Lower in the village was flooded, so had to close its doors to pupils today. Transport and travel was also disrupted, with many drivers struggling to navigate the wet roads, while other routes were impassable.
One of the roads impacted by the bad weather today is this one. This is the A421. It's one of the main routes between Bedford and Milton Kees. People around here say they have never seen it like this before. And if you take a look over there, that is a car with its boot open, which shows you just how deep the floodwater is.
Further south in Wimbledon, flooding has seen damage at the Cherry Red Stadium, which means tomorrow night's clash with Newcastle United has been postponed. Some areas have reported a month's worth of rainfall since midnight alone. The worst of the wet weather could subside by later tonight, but forecasters have warned there may be further weather warnings later throughout the week. Joe Black, BBC News in Bedfordshire.